Broadcasting live from Hutchinson, Kansas. Call Jiggy right now. 267-22-JIGGY.
He's realizing Jiggy Jaguar is better than me.
Right.
I'm totally serious about that, too.
Presenting Jiggy Jaguar.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I am not answering that phone call. They are gonna wait. Holy smokes! It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program. I wish that Google Voice and all of its crap. Oh my God. 48 minutes after the hour. Thanks for joining us on the stream. Thank God there is. It's like they think we're doing a radio show today. This always happens when I go live on the stream. They call. It's like people are sitting there with TuneIn. And they're going, oh crap, he's live! It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program, coast to coast to border on TuneIn, iTunes, Radio Loyalty. Of course, selected editions will appear on iHeartRadio. This will appear on iHeartRadio. And thanks for tuning in to the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program from the KJAG Radio studios. We are live as live can get. Monday through Friday, 2 Central, 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard. And, of course, 24/7 at JiggyJaguar.com. And our premium podcast, commercial-free, is available at JiggyJaguar.info. Selected editions, as I mentioned, will appear on iHeartRadio. We are also taping this broadcast today on July 2nd, 2015, for our friends at RadioZenu.com. And, of course, RadioZenu.com is the place to be each and every Sunday, 2 Central, 3 Eastern, for 2 hours of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar experience. And today we have in studio, my Lord, you've got to get the whole experience today, sir. We have my friend, Mr. Defunct, Slade Templeton, in the building. How are you, sir?
I'm really good.
You are the man when it comes to this whole EDM, and I guess you do rave parties according to the people in Hutchinson now.
Yeah, it's totally different here, I guess, than how most people around the world view them. It's kind of a new genre 30 years late in Hutchinson.
30 years late, yeah. Yes, in Hutchinson. Now, you're part of a whole bunch of big events this weekend. Also, you are, since we're taping this for Radio Zenu, by the time this airs, those will be over. But tell us about what you do as far as your music and everything else. How'd you get started doing the music thing, man?
It's cool that I'll be able to talk about this being in my hometown right now. It
Yes.
kind of has its place, and very special place in my heart. But I grew up here in Kansas, and I was always listening to electronic music, and I started producing it when I moved back from London. So first I lived in Seattle and then London for a year and a half.
How did you, wait. How did you go from Seattle, Washington?
I was just that good of a farmer.
No. I'm like, how do you go from Seattle to London?
Well, how do you go to Kansas to Seattle?
Well, that's
a pretty big jump.
That's a pretty big jump too, baby.
I was growing up here on electronic music, and I was obsessed with music, and I wanted to go for audio production. So after I graduated Hutch High, I went to Seattle Art Institute to learn engineering and audio.
Wow.
And then from there, I was doing music on my MySpace back then. I had maybe 15 fans.
MySpace.
Good old
I remember MySpace.
I had maybe
yes.
15 fans, and this guy named Dean Garcia from London discovered me. And he's a bass player from Mick Jagger, Sinead O'Connor, the Eurythmics. He toured with Curve and opened for The Cure and stuff. And
holy smokes.
Yeah, he's massive, right? And he heard my music, and we started collaboration. And he plucked me out of the middle of Kansas at this point and moved me to London, England. So it was kind of a, yeah, you know, people say
how
they
the
get their
hell?
break. I don't know, man. It was like right place, right time, and people always hear
right place, right time.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, and the right sound, I guess. But so after that, you know, I moved back to Kansas for a bit, and I started a project called Defunct, which was with a partner that I have from England, and it's all dance music. And it's funny for me because I was doing the music, and we were charting nonstop as producers, and I've never been in a dance culture being from Kansas, so I started charting, and I got booked for a tour in Canada, and I had to write
the Great White North.
Yeah, I had to write the label we were listed with. I was like, so what do I do live? And they're like, dude, you're supposed to DJ, and I was like, what's DJing? You know? So, I mean, I was doing dance music as a writer, but never knew what to do live. So I had to learn DJ 6 months 6 months before the tour, I had to learn to DJ, and since then it's history, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how does that offer come in? How did do you just get the phone call one day, or?
Yeah. And then after that, it's more and more different phone calls for different reasons. But yeah, that was I guess the big phone call to give me my start.
Yes, the big phone call. Now,
Yeah.
we're gonna play some music here in a few. Tell me a little bit about some of this music that you do is absolutely amazing. Tell me about Duck Breath. We're gonna play that here.
Duck Breath. That's cool because that one's a throwback to our 2008 style. We were known to pioneer a genre called fidget house.
Fidget house.
Fidget house. Yeah.
What is fidget house?
It's
I feel like I'm such an idiot asking some of these questions because
Yeah.
I should know, since we have a station called EDM Music Hub that plays electronic dance music, and I should know what fidget
There are
house is.
so many genres of dance these days. But back when we started, it was just called like Dirty Electro or something. We didn't know what to call
Dirty
it.
Electro.
Yeah, Dirty Electro House. We
That's
didn't really
awesome.
know what to call it, and then it became kind of a joke that it's just a bunch of fidgety house.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
So
okay,
the
I
genre
get it
tagged
now.
on, and we did a track called Flashy Fidget Fame that immediately pigeonholed the term for this style. But this one's totally a new track that we threw back to our old roots just to kind of give our older fans a taste.
Okay, well, we're going to play Duck Breath, and then we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to chat with Mr. Slade about all sorts of different things. I want to know how you get from all that just amazing journey that you've been on. Holy smokes. We're going to get that after Duck Breath here on the world famous Jiggy Wire Experience back here in a few moments. Dun-dun-dun.
New titles are now
my music
available
bed didn't
on
play. That's
eprintedbooks.com. Explore a new bookstore with exclusives you won't find anywhere else. eprintedbooks.com